Hi there, it's Colleen from Ride Proud. Tell me, are these videos interesting to you? I'd really like to know because if they are, I'll continue. If they're not, I won't. Pretty simple. Anyway, I'd be interested to know what you think. Um, yeah, it's something new I thought we'd try. Yeah, I'm just interested in some feedback. Anyway, what I want to talk to you today about is one particular style that we have called the trainers. Um, I want to talk to you about them because I think they are our most underrated style that we have in our range. The trail pants sell really well to people who want to go do trail riding, and I think that's the name. Our equitations sell really well because they're great for anyone who wants to get fancy for the show ring. Um, yeah, so they're really popular with those. They're really popular with working equitation riders. The denims sell well. In fact, they're probably our best sellers, and they go to. I think they're going to the really casual riders, and I think they're most popular because it's a small step from a pair of jeans over to a pair of riding jeans. Our trainers are, like I said, they're the most underrated style that we have. And I think maybe it's the name putting people off because I know that most of you are not professional trainers. I know that most of you are pleasure riders. Either, you're more into, you're a pleasure rider. You do it for pleasure as opposed to, going to compete, even though I know a lot of you do go and compete. But what I want those of you that trail ride to consider the trainers. They are fantastic for the trail. And why they're fantastic is the pocket, of course, because they're so easy access. And I think they get overlooked because of the name. I think the name trail on the trail pants, people think they're perfect for it. And they are. I think the trainers are more perfect. When I'm going on the trail, they're the ones I reach for. And in fact, when we travelled New Zealand, and we did ride over there, but when we travelled New Zealand, I actually wore my trainers. And I wore them because they were a little bit warmer than my lightweight travel pants, but because they were fantastic. When you pull up and look at something beautiful, and that's every corner in New Zealand, your pocket's right there on your thigh. And the days where I didn't wear my trainers, I found myself slapping my leg trying to find my phone so I could take a photo. Anyway, back to it. Let's talk about the trainers. So the trainers will fit like a pair of joddies up around the hips and the waist. They're going to fit and feel like a pair of joddies. If you're not a joddies wearer, don't be put off by that because I could also say they fit like a pair of high-waisted snug jeans. If you're a jeans wearer, that's what they're going to feel like. But back to the joddies, they were actually cut from a joddies pattern, so that's what they're going to feel like. But they have the boot leg exactly the same as a trail, exactly the same in the lower leg, but they come higher in the waist. They come right up to the waist. And I know we're all different, our body shapes are all different, but they actually cut a few centimetres higher than the trail. If you're very short-waisted, they probably won't work for you, but if you're kind of normal, usual shape, they'll come up to the waist. The trainers have all the features that Ride Proud have become known for. So they have the full suede seat that comes right up to the top, right up to the waist. Actually, they have a little yoke at the top, so they're just, here we go, 2 centimetres down from the back waistband. But they have the full suede seat. They have no inner leg seam. So if just like a pair of joddies, and that's the benefit of these pants over a pair of jeans. You're not going to get any rubbing from that inside leg seam. So and they also have the comfort waistband exactly like the trail. So that means that the waistband is not rigid. It's not going to dig in like a rigid, solid waistband like you would get in most pair of jeans. They actually have elastic through the waistband, so there's a bit of give. They shouldn't be cutting in at the waist. That's those features. They have the inbuilt tummy support, like all of our pants have the inbuilt tummy support. It's not going to cut you in half. Remembering that the tummy support is made from the same fabric as the rest of the pants. They have the underfoot keeper, like the rest of our pants. Yeah, the main difference with the trainers is the pocket is a patch pocket stitched to the outside of the leg. So the other pants have concealed pockets with a single or double welt, and they're perfect for the show ring because that pocket it's not very visible from the sideline of the arena. The judge is barely going to see it. That's not the case with the trainers. So if you're showing, these are not the pants for you. If you're not, I think you should consider them. So the pockets, I call it a cargo pocket, and here it is here. So it's not too visible because there's no embroidery, there's no top stitching of contrast colour. So it's not that noticeable, but you wouldn't want to wear it in the show ring. I call it a cargo pocket, and it was suggested to me that that wasn't a good name because she said to me that a cargo pocket, that name is quite an old word now. Is it? Maybe because I'm old. I call it a cargo pocket. But it's a big pocket. It's a big patch pocket on the outside of the leg. But the beauty of this is you can jam a whole lot of stuff in there. I mean, that's right up to my wrist. So you can't fit as much gear in the other styles as you can into the trainer's pocket. Simply because it's inside your pant leg, and the opening's not so big because of the zipper on the other styles. This one, it's brilliant for trainers because, you know, if you think about a trainer, they have their pocket, they have a waiver for their rider, they have a pen, they maybe have a lip balm or sunscreen, or they probably have their battery pack for their student that's up on the horse, you know, so they can communicate clearly with them. And that's not so different to us on the trail. You know, when you go on the trail, if you're going out for a decent ride, you have your phone, you have your lip balm, your sunscreen, your muesli bar, your car keys, all of that stuff. You can fit it all in here. And the other thing is, when you're riding along the trail, reins in one hand, you know, and you want to take a photo, it's really easy. You just reach down, rip it open, and let me show you again. It has this reinforced pocket flap. That's not going to break. You can reach down there, grab it with one hand, rip it off, rip it open, grab your phone out, and it's really easy to get back in. And on the trail pants, if the leg is quite firm, again, if the pocket is quite firm against your leg, it's not as easy as these. That's why I love these for the trail. If I'm on the trail, if I'm going for a trail, this is generally the one that I reach for. Same deal with the pocket up here. It's aesthetically different, meaning that, you know, it's a straight cut pocket. It's not a scoop pocket. Whoop. A scoop pocket like the trail, which are more of a traditional cut. This one's straight, and it's reinforced again because I kind of figured, you know, trainers will probably have their hand in and out more. Not that the other ones are going to tear, but it's just a bit different to the other ones. So that's the main differences about the trainers. And like I said, I really think that they're under-considered, and I think it's because of the name. I've got some video that I took with Dee Dee, one of our beautiful local horsewomen, who I get together with from time to time. She's in a lot of our photo shoots. Anyway, Dee Dee and I did a full video where I talked through the trainers. I'm going to drop that below. Actually, I might do it in a different post, just so you have it, so you can get the full details of me talking you through that, and you can see the trainers on Dee Dee and get a good look at them. The other thing that we have on our website, I've been building it out. I should have started when we first started, but I didn't. I've been putting it together over the last couple of weeks or months. I have a photo gallery, and it's women wearing the trainers. So you can see what the trainers look like on all the different body shapes. And, you know, maybe you'll find someone on there that looks similar shape to you so you can see what they look like. So I'll drop that there for you. So if you have any questions, just message me or drop it in the comments and I'll try and answer, any questions about the trainers at all. We do have good stocks in the trainers. In fact, we still have some stock there of the shorter length. Length. Let's talk about length another day because that's a whole nother conversation about that. But we do have some left there in the 83 centimetres. We lengthened them to 85, same as all the other styles. But you'll still find some 83 there. So if you would prefer that couple of centimetres shorter, grab them while they're still there. I reckon that's it. I think. If I've missed anything, let me know. And if you have photos of yourself riding in the trainers or not, if you have photos of yourself in the trainers and you're not in our photo gallery, please send them to me because I'd love to have you in our photo gallery. I'd love to build it out as big as we can. Okay, guys, I'm going to shut up now. All right, see you. Bye-bye.